Mike Rizzitiello, College Place City Administrator here with your September 2024 City of College Place project update. So a lot of meetings are occurring this month. I'll go over a synopsis of all of them. So the next City Council meeting is September 24th, 7 p.m. at the City Council chambers. Key items we'll go over there is Pacific Power franchise, and then engineering contract to go run an irrigation system down Whitman Drive by Martin Airfield, because the general goal is we end up getting a grant contract from U.S. Forest Service, and we'll be able to put in street trees and associated irrigation along Whitman Drive, Majania Road, and then the east-west road. So look for that. Next City Council workshop is Tuesday, October 1st at 5:30 p.m. at City Council chambers. That'll be the next step of the strategic plan. So again, going over survey results. Surveys reopened, by the way, so please participate in that. That'll help guide the future of the city for the next 8 years. And then also, we'll be going over the legislative agenda, both at the state and federal level. That's really important because over the past couple of years, we've gotten a lot of grant money through advocating at state and federal level for legislative earmarks and capital projects. So that's very important. Then also, we will introduce the 6-year iteration of the capital facility plan. So that's all the infrastructure projects, equipment replacement, so vehicles, generators, things like that. And then information technology investments for the next 6 years. And then likely we'll foreshadow projected revenues for fiscal year 2025 budget. So look for that at the October 1st workshop. Then Planning Commission, that meets September 17th at 7 p.m. At that meeting, they'll continue to work on the pre-approved housing plans. We're doing that to try and make the development of accessory dwelling units easier in the city. And then also they'll be working on countywide planning policies. There's a new draft of that available, and it'll replace ones that go all the way back in the 1990s at the county. So that'll be really helpful. And then also kick off comprehensive plan. Then September 19th is Historic Preservation Commission at 4 p.m. They'll go over the project work around the Poor Farm Cemetery Monument. We end up getting a state grant for that. And then also a walking tour of historic properties. September 27th at 8 a.m., so that's a Friday, is the Park Arbor and Recreation Board. These meetings are really important because we're going over the development of the next 6-year iteration of the Park Master Plan. That plan allows us to go to the state for a variety of grants. Many of those grants is essentially what's financing the Lions Park project. So it's very important any potential projects that we would like to get funded over the next 6 years come through that plan. So it's really important to get that right. Also, we'll be going over progress on the Lions Park project, Veterans Park, because we're going to be remodeling that in the next couple of years, and then Kiwanis Park. Also, we do have some vacancies at the Advisory Commission level. So we have a Lodging Tax Advisory Commission, and that commission essentially supervises release of funds from our lodging tax account, and that's an account that aggregates taxes from the vacation rentals or any lodging units in the city, and then essentially agencies that want to put on projects that help with attracting tourists, the community can submit for those funds. So we do have 2 positions available representing essentially the lodging units or folks own vacation rentals. So if you would like to serve on that commission, please file an application today. It's on the city website and social media accounts. Also, as school begins We will be soliciting for the next iteration of Youth Advisory Commissioners. Youth Advisory Commission essentially has representatives from College Place High School, Walla Walla Valley Academy, and then Walla Walla University, where essentially they advise the city on the perspective on projects from the youth perspective. So if you're interested, please file the board and commission form with the city today. Following community events are going on. The farmers market continues throughout September, so every Thursday 4 to 7 p.m. At Kiwanis Park. And the last day of the farmers market for this season will be at the end of September, so please participate in that. Then October 26th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the prescription drug take back and then the shredding event down at Walmart. So please participate with that. Also, Halloween, October 31st, we will once again be having our trunk or treat event at the municipal campus and then as well as up and down College Avenue. So that'll be 3 to 6 p.m. If anyone wants to have a booth here at the municipal campus, please go to the website, cpwa.us, fill out the form and do so, or just participate. It's a really great family-friendly event, 3 to 6 p.m. on October 31st. Also, connecting with community events, we do have a new staff member. So we have a brand new city clerk, Mary Elizabeth Garcia. She comes to us from Milton Freewater, where she supervises the Downtown Association, the Chamber of Commerce. So welcome Mary Elizabeth to the city team. Now going through departmental updates. From police department perspective, we've successfully obtained grants to go get flock cameras. So there'll be a web page on that. Please look at that. That really helps with deterring crime, and a lot of cities all over the place use those. Also, on the city website, we will have up a webpage to educate folks about the police station bond. They passed council put it on the ballot for November, and that ballot measure entails obtaining land and then architectural design and ultimately construction for a new police station, because the existing one was not built for that purpose. It's an old apartment complex and a mechanic shop. So the proposal is to build a legitimate facility actually designed for police functions. So please read over that information and it'll be on the November ballot. College Place Fire Department, they're always looking for volunteers. If you would like volunteer today, please call number 509-529-6506. Human resources, there's positions available. So we have senior planner position that would be involved in essentially working on comprehensive plan and then processing short plats, building permits, things like that. Also accounts payable in the finance department and the public works worker for stormwater. So if you have any interest in that, please visit the human resources page and apply today. Then, from Public Works Department perspective, a lot of projects going on. So, Eastern Oregon Contracting just wrapped up reconstruction of Damson from Cargill to Rose Street. That is now reopened. They are working on wrapping up some of the work on Northeast Rose between Lambert and Cary, because we did a road diet to match what Walla Walla is doing with the bike lanes and then conveying the bike lane traffic to the multi-use path. So there's some finishing touches on that, but it's pretty close completion. Post office crosswalk. With that project, we're waiting for the delivery of rapid flashing beacons. As you can see, the bump outs are all complete. We just need rapid flashing beacons and then some additional lighting that'll be installed. As soon as it gets delivered, it will be put up and then that project will wrap up. Wastewater Lift Station 5, Southwest 1st Avenue project. This was an item of discussion at the City Council meeting on September 10th. That project has been plagued with issues. There was a historic preservation fine that delayed it for a couple days. where there was some pottery and chicken bones and stuff in the project extent, and that delayed the project for a while. Also, with the wastewater line itself, there was an issue where the contractor and the contract engineer had some incorrect survey information and then installed the pipe too shallow. So at JUB Engineer's own expense, that's going to get redone, but what that's triggering a litany of things. So we're going to try to work as fast as possible to get this project complete, but there is a chance that we may miss the paving window because asphalt plants, it's very temperature sensitive, and most times a lot of asphalt plants close around Thanksgiving. That's just how it is because of the temperature. So if we miss that window, there may be a chance some of first may need to stay as gravel during the winter, and it'll be on Apollo to keep it in appropriate condition, and then we'll pave it as soon as the asphalt plants open up in the spring. But we are going to try to aim to get it done before the plants close, but I'm just throwing it out there that there is a potential. Then drinking water well number 7, it has been completely drilled, which is exciting. So they'll be doing some pump tests to determine the quantity of water comes out of it. That's a well over in Rizzitiello. And then we have some financing from the State Department of Health to build the well house. Reservoir 4, we're going to gather all the earmarks and money from Army Corps of Engineers and Department of Health, but we're aiming to go to construction, and I would suspect later in 2025, and they'll be on the grounds of the wastewater treatment plant. Then the sewer lining project. That project is going to be completed by in situ form, and that they will be deploying crews of people out here in the coming month or two, and that's essentially where they put in a polyurethane balloon in the sewer pipes, heat it up, and it basically cooks a pipe inside of a pipe, and then they cut open the accesses to the service lines, and it keeps the pipes good for another roughly 25-30 years. So there is about 10 years worth of projects being put into this one contract, and it's thanks to State Department of Ecology grant funding. Then a number of projects are in the engineering stage we'll be working on throughout the winter to try to tee up for next year's construction window. One is we end up getting a large grant pertaining to trees from U.S. Forest Service. So there'll be some engineering work on running an irrigation system by a Whitman Drive multi-use path from Homestead out to the city limits of Hampton Lane, because the idea is to put trees there. Mid-Janier Road, we're working on obtaining right-of-way, and we're trying to aim for a construction window and get it out to bid next spring. Southeast 8th Street, JUB Engineers is currently working on doing the engineering to run a sidewalk on one side of 8th wherever there's gaps between College Avenue and Larch, so that way there is a reliable way for pedestrians to go from downtown all the way to Lions Park, so look for that. And then Southwest 10th, same thing, we're doing engineering on that, put in stormwater infrastructure. Lions Park, that project in and of itself, believe it or not, is going according to schedule. The general concept there is they have it ready to be open and for community use by next May. So that's what we're aiming for. Then we recently got some other grant and finance announcements through Public Works Trust Fund. We ended up getting some funds to go put an electrical generator in well number 3 at Lamperti and Larch. That was one of our wells. Believe it or not, had no electrical generator for a power outage, so now we'll be working on getting that caught up with the others. Also, we end up getting financing for 6th and Birch. So basically reconstruct 6th Street from Date over to College Avenue area, and then Birch from 4th to 6th, and fix infrastructure underneath it, so it'll be a nice roadway. Then we are working on negotiations with State Department of Transportation through their highway safety program to basically put in pedestrian street lamps on Whitman Drive from Adams Avenue to Davis Avenue, and then lighting down Davis from Whitman all the way to 6th, including putting a sidewalk along Davis from 4th to 6th, and then repaving those last couple blocks. So that'll be a really exciting project as well. So as usual, lots going on. We'll film more of these as project updates arise. Thank you.